n'abiwa Rwanda eyo case proceeding angako aban monitor ne baga nti ebina okwogerwako Rwanda teyayogerwako ne baddamu enkeera bitayogeddwako ebikulu Rwanda era ku lw'omukaaga baataddemu kyavudde na kungulu. How can you feature story? That means these are agents. They want to put Rwanda in the public debate.
Ebeerewo nnyo dominating.
But Museveni Rwanda yagiwummula.
Naye aleeta obuzibu takyogerako. I think that there is a problem. Unsolved.
Lwaki tobaggala abaana tumukunde ne gundi tumukunde mukwezi utafire ngo bibazanye ebyo
bakugalawo.
Now what we want to do is to create pressure in Uganda using a Ugandan newspaper. How can this Ugandan newspaper Mirundi neri ku Rwanda nitagalwa? That's an outlet for foreign gundi propaganda. I laugh at these people. Nemba sekere. Naye nsanyuse nnyo kuba kakka. Avudde n'aga nti abamawulire munwanyisa. Sibabe.
Nawe wali mukwano gwe ne tukyamuwolereza. You never defend kaka enemo.
Namuleka abalozeeko. Mbamanyi. Kakati abantu bateroga nti anesanga heroes. Buli
abazira abatajjukirwa.
Nzi heroes day. Nawandika akatabo kange njagala okasomemu. Oba bana abazira bakyabamanye n'obamanya. Ojja kusoma gundi nga wano. Ne olabe bano bebeerabira.
Unsung heroes.
N'obabuuza bali kakiiko ako tibano mubamanyi tebabamanyi.
Ebwe ntandikira wano meaning evaayo. Ku page eyokusatu.
Soka ku page 1.
Kanso ku page 1. Introduction. Wagamba nti Ampuliza kutopeja katabo kagamba massacre in church. Since 1986, when the NRA stormed Kampala and took over power, there have been persistent accusations and counter-accusations as to who is responsible for the thousands of civilians who perished in this bloody struggle. The opponents of government have always put the blame on the NRA, headed by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. However, there is a wealth of evidence to implicating the then government troops, the Uganda National Liberation Army UNLA, and their commander-in-chief, the late Dr. Apple Milton Obote. In this book, I have highlighted a number of incidents which can help the reader to make a sober judgment. The Bloody Sunday. On Sunday, January 17, 1982, Christians in Makurubita village and neighboring areas of Luweero district thronged Kalasa St. Peter's Anglican Church for service. As customary, they would supplicate, share with friends, and retire home towards lunchtime. On this specific day, it became hard, a completely different story. While the service progressed, dreaded government troops of the Uganda National Liberation Army, complete in military fatigue with AK-47 rifles, ready to fire, stormed the church as others took positions round it. Bewildered, the main celebrant abruptly brought the proceedings to a halt. In a husky voice, the commander shouted out, "Kila muntu kachini, Swahili for everyone down." Women and children were ordered to stay still as adult males were dragged out. All obliged, for the coercive conduct of the National Army was now well established. This timidly tendency on part of civilians in a way helped scale down the death toll that day, lest there was every sign for the soldiers to massacre anyone in church. 5 were shot dead in the church compound as the rest, by God's act, fled unscathed amid a hail of bullets from all directions. Eyewitnesses and survivors 23 years later, in October 2005, recounted this ordeal to a visiting crew of the American-based Trinity Broadcasting Network, TBN. TBN personnel were here in the company of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni a few days after the demise of Dr. Apple Milton Obote. Mr. Nelson Sekiwano, who was an usher, said shortly before the incident he had left church to pick something home but witnessed the whole episode from a distance. He eyewitnessed the entire incident and stored details to his memory, hoping to document them in good time one day. The ill-fated 5 were assembled in a circle and sprayed with bullets. Eyewitnesses described the shooting session as very awful, lasting a considerable spell so that bodies were afterwards unrecognized as they turned into pieces. After the grisly act, soldiers boarded lorries, leaving villagers traumatized. to the bone marrow. The dead included the priest who was picked from the pulpit. Residents picked courage to bury him in the church compound where his grave still is today. It may sound unusual to those short of comprehending Uganda's violent history. It is one among other incidents that occurred under previous regimes that ruled Uganda before 1986 when the current government took over following a successful 5 years bush war. Soldiers whose cardinal responsibility was to protect lives and property turned against the very people they were to liberate. President Yoweri Museveni has variously attributed this madness to the colonial mentality imparted to the colonial army and passed down to immediate independence armies. He points out that colonial armies were instruments of terror which their masters used to entrench own interests in the colonies. Armies were deliberately trained to be anti-people. They were also to appear and act brutally whenever called in to suppress revolts. The colonial army, Museveni explains, was deprived of education and only became effective under European commanders who designed their tactics and strategies of operation. Once such commanders left, independent African dictators, either out of incompetence or due to negligence, were unable to realize need of changing the structure and ideology of the army. They supposed to continue utilizing the army in suppressing real and imaginary enemies into capitulation. This explains the failure of East African countries to tame army mutinies, which become commonplace in the independence aftermath. For his part, Dr. Obote succumbed to mutineers' demands and promoted them, including Idi Amin. He had rejected recommendations from the outgoing colonial government to retire Idi Amin for his indiscipline. Obote was obsessed with the idea of the army working in his favor against political enemies so as to comfortably entrench his single-party dictatorship under his Uganda People's Congress UPC party. Having attained a crucial importance in the body politic, the army became an influential institution in Uganda's politics. Thus, it's little surprise that Amin turned against his mentor in 1971, plunging the country, described by Winston Churchill, the Pearl of Africa, into political and economic quagmire. Kimala.
Nabagamba kana katabu kankakula. Ndi nginakulo mwezi mmeka?
Nakuzo mwezi wawandika?
Incident hiyo yatuukirawo.
Incident mkinana mukaga.
Asikinana mukaga.
Nginakuzo mwezi Sunday January 17 kinana mu 2.
Kakati.
Kinana mu 2 nga sinabana kuzalibwa.
Yes. Abajasi bobote balumba chache ene eri makulubita.
St. Andrews Anglican.
Basanga basoma ne babajjamu mukaga ne babasindira amasasi. Abalala ne badduka. Priest yaliwo bamutali mu lujja. Do we recall these things?
Kikyotegeeza.
Yes. Tunonya ba heroes. Because mu byofuzi batugamba nti a country without heroes searches for heroes. A country without heroes searches for heroes. Kakati ababe makulubita singa nga tugenda singa bano bamanyi kubanga kakati problem eriwo tiba minister ba defense bani bajena abamu tebali na mu Luweero we would church nakawandika nti massacre in church nawandika katabako massacre in church to highlight abantu bebattira mu church nga banoonya bayekera twali badde na arrangement nga temunna kola guno mukolo
Heroes Day
eyo wabeerayo okusabirayo
ku kanisa ejo gamba
kanisa yali badde kyabula ono anoonya abawala abobubina anoonya abobubina that would be a second massacre in the church nakatuma massacre in the church to stress the importance of the church kati abana b'omusajja oyo basoma yali akubiriza okusoma
yali omuwulizi yali mu kanisa
balina omudaali
tetumanyi.
Yes. Abasajja simisa apona akyaka nalumba ennamugongo yalumba ennamugongo bakwata abawala abasoma obwawule ku ludda lyo abakristaayo ne badyo omulabirizi bazira mukazi we yamuleka mu lubuto lukulu ne bamutta ne bamuteeka mu lyato ly'omwenge ne bagenda ku muzikiti ne batta embizi ne bagyokeramu era mulumba yagenda oginaaza
embizi
omuzikiti bagwokeramu embizi Smith apona achaka ne bamugamba naga nti Jesus yakola kinga asanze abakuba abazanyira matatu mu yekalu mboko ye yanyoka tujja kuddera tubakube tetwere Paulo Muwanga na yetonda namugamba nti oyo minister alinga mukula minister wa activities nyimbe na kuzina balongo mukula minister wa activities na nyimbe kuzina balongo kuzina buzinyi balongo mukula ne minister apona achaka yagamba Paulo Muwanga naye mukusaba okwo omulabirizi Kawuma bali ekivaawo tekyenkanankana Kawuma yagamba nti lwaki Muwanga Paulo lwaki kyemwetise ekibazitowedde temukiwummuza abantu ne batandika okudduka n'agamba mbalayirira Misairi Kawuma kansinzire wano mbagambe ndagule tie alifuga Uganda agenda kuva Luweero ensi nedduka Misairi Kawuma bali basajja Kawuma ngo yizo muletire embukuli omugo tebakutya mu kanisa
the late bishop
nsubuga ngayizo kusaba gavumenti eteko sente
Bishop Danson
nsubuga yagenda kusaba sente nga yakolaga projekiti okusaba sente kwajira kuwamala ekereziyo kusaba sente wamala bali batwala popo wamala ndi apiru tumusebe nabawa emiliyoni 7 ngo bagitwala twasiki for money during wamala kardinali nsubuga
kyali sakiririko
ngati kisoboka yatandika mapera house nagenda mu lupapula lwa muno mwe nakolanga nawandika ne yalese 10 nabaga mujja kundisa sente ze twakasondawo zezino
balaga
gundi twakuba olupapula lwa muno okumalanga wiiki namba tukuba amanyi those were pharaohs bali basajja bali bakola eddiini yabwe ate nga tebatya bebajuliza abookubiri kakati today aba celebrating heroes day kuba yaliwo what people don't know eyasooka mu heroes ey'omuntu omu obote nagifuula heroes day ey'abantu bonna. We are not celebrating it for the first time. But nobody yayina abazirabe, and that's very crucial, very important. Can we have abazira abalinga abajulizi where everybody has agreed nti bazira? This is why they are extending it to Bakayira. Omwana wa Kayira oyo yajja ewange ne bamuweerera mu ssomero n'amala okusoma he came back nanga njagala kulaba president nembagamba omwana wa Kayira ayagala kulaba president. This is a political mileage kikulaga Museveni omutima gwe. Omukazi yamugulira ennyumba ndozali mu America, omwana n'amusomesa. He refused this young man to see Museveni. I'm telling you, ati ababirimu tebalina political evaluation, tebabitegeera. Era I believe nti omuntu asobola okukola obulungi obwa PPS mu State House must be a former MP.